Their own 20-yard line.
Here we go.
Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. A first carry for the former Falcon, Tevin Coleman. He'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 23. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Garoppolo now. And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd. A look there at the defensive starters for Cincinnati. They were terrific a week ago in the win over Seattle.
And it was the pass rush that really keyed their victory. Got to the quarterback 6 times for sacks and plenty of other turbulence in the pocket for him as well.
To throw is Garoppolo. Looking for Pettis, but that's intercepted. Picked off by Darquez Dennard. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line.
Let's go. Interception.
That was a really nice interception. I think it illustrates the differences between playing man and playing zone. When you're in man, all you're focused on is the receiver in front of you. But when you're in zone, you're allowed to read the quarterback's eyes and go to the ball. That's exactly what happened on that play.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Jackson. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. Call that a very strong gain of 24. Now a carry for Jacobs. The football comes out. Jacobs lost it. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. They begin the drive with Coleman. And a nice pickup as this one gets him to the 10-yard line. In a word, I would say productive, finding the end zone 3 different times.
Is it possible that you're really underselling it? 3 touchdowns, just going to call him productive?
What do you want?
This guy had a nose for the end zone.
He was good.
Had a snootful, didn't he? How about that? Big-time game.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. 18 yards, first down Niners.
Here we go. 12, fellas. Here we go.
They'll run with Coleman on first down. And he'll get about 4 across the 30 to the 32. And this is a guy straight out of college. They're not going to try to groom for a year or 2. They want him to produce right away.
That's why they took him in the first round. They expect him to be a starter right away and a future all-pro. So they don't have any time to wait for him to come along. They want him to play right now to help this team.
They added a lot of talent to a roster that really needed an infusion of youth. They got a very good infusion of youth.
And they didn't really reach to get anyone as well. They stuck to their draft philosophy, got the best players they could at the time they were drafting, and inserted them into their lineup.
The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11. Garoppolo on first down. Open man is Kendrick Bourne. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. A gain of 10 and a 49er first down. They'll run on first down. Coleman. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. They'll get a dozen there, and it's a first down, 49ers. Well, remember, Tevin Coleman was in the two-headed backfield in Atlanta during his 4 years there, along with Devontae Freeman. Now he joins a crowded backfield in San Francisco. But in Atlanta, he played under offensive coordinator Kyle Shanahan, and then, of course, Shanahan becomes a 49er head coach, and he made it a point to go out and snag his former running back because he really likes his 26-year-old ball carrier. Garoppolo finding his tight end, Kittle. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for third down. So 3rd and inches, and this will be the 9th play of the drive. Play fake there to Coleman. Now Garoppolo. And he hits his man, Matthews. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Let's get that ball here. Let's get that ball right here.
From the gun, it's Garoppolo. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. Marquise Goodwin, his 2nd touchdown on the season, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Gold with the extra point. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a second one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdown scored or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. And then they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him. Jackson dancing to his left. He'll run it, and he's got room. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20. They'll throw on first down with Jackson. Got him in. It's Brown. They'll get 14 on that one. Good for a Bengal first down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Now it's Jackson. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. It'll be a 2-yard gain, and that'll bring up second down. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. Now it's Jackson. Flushed out right. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down. The first down line at the 34 here on 3rd down. Throwing is Jackson. Hard throw, incomplete.
They went with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
And a kick by Elliott is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. And the drive starts with a handoff to Coleman. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. Calling a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. There's the Washington Husky. It's Dante Pettis. And out across midfield down to the 45. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Now a man who really stepped up last year. This is Matt Breida. And he takes it down to the 40 with a pickup of 4. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 40-yard line.
On 2nd down, it's Coleman. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down. Looking to throw, Garoppolo. Open man is Pettis. It's complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 15 for the Niners there and a 1st down. Garoppolo now already over 100 yards passing in this first quarter. It's 1st and 10. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can let it
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Quentin Williams brings him down, and that's a play he's going to remember. The first sack of his NFL career. Well, that last sack, it puts Garoppolo and the 49ers in a tough spot. They face a 3rd and long. On 3rd and long, it's Garoppolo. Man open, it's Goodwin. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game, but it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff, you got to go up and make the tackle right away.
CD, you know there were quite a few Bears fans back in January saying, why didn't we hold on to that Robbie Gould guy?
Well, it's a legitimate question. 33 of 34 for San Francisco 2018. The crazy stat of the year, he missed more extra points, 2, than he did field goals, 1, in the 2018 season.
Here we go. Under 10.
On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. A check on Jacobs from a week ago. 14 carries, 82 yards. 2nd and 5 now. Jackson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. D. Ford. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Able to find a seam for 14 yards, but still now facing a 4th down after the scramble. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th. Being chased out left. Now he'll let it go on the run, deep left side, and that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. Jackson now, flush to his right. Now he'll escape to his right. Breaks the tackle, he's got room to run. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. 10-3 our score after 1 here on EA Sports. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Tyler Boyd, the former Pitt Panther, was the target, but it's going to be 2nd down. On 2nd and 10, Jackson steps away to his left. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 26. Here's Jackson to throw.
Man, defensively, that hurts. They got him out of his rhythm. They had him hemmed in, but somehow he was able to tuck it away and get away for a gain.
He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. To throw again on 2nd down, Jackson. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. Now the Bengals on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. And he will have the first down before he's tackled at the 12. Here's Jackson. Forced out to his left. He's going to take, and he will score. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Lamar Jackson, his 4th touchdown on the year, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Not the first time on this drive we saw him take matters into his own hands, and this time he finishes things off with a touchdown run.
You're not going to be happy with me, but I think he took matters into his own feet, didn't he?
Oh, Davis from the top rope. I like it. All level now at 10 apiece as the kick's away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And after the field goal last time, let's see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want a drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you've met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants a drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
And this is caught. I think he got that with one hand.
Let's go, baby.
A good pickup there, 21 yards.
Here we go.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
Check 99. Check 99.
Throwing now is Garoppolo. Got the connection here to Bourne. Fights through and now a crease. The 20. Touchdown, 49ers. Kendrick Bourne his first touchdown of the new season. And the 49ers have now taken the lead. And there they got him the ball. Just get it to him, let him do the rest.
You know, he probably said that to his quarterback as he broke the huddle. I like the play call. Just get it to me. I'll take care of the rest of it.
Helping out his RAC, right? R-A-C?
Run after catch, and he loves that, and he's going to carry that in at contract time.
And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. They find themselves down 17-10 as they come up on a 1st and 10. But now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
Call it a gain of 4, and it'll leave him with a 3rd down and 6 to go. To throw is Jackson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Nick Bosa in there to drop him, and that will go in the books as the first sack of his young NFL career. Congratulations, young man. It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10. Set to take over again here on offense, Jimmy G and the 49ers. And he's looked pretty good. Does have the 1 interception, but 2 touchdown passes so far. Your analysis.
They'll take the offset. When you're talking about throwing 2 touchdown passes, no one wants to see an interception thrown, but those things happen in the course of a ball game and over the course of the season. But throwing 2 touchdown passes, that's why the team has an advantage. That's what they're looking for more of.
He'll be hoping to make it a 3-to-1 ratio here in the 2nd quarter. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. He'll get a dozen there, and it's a 1st down, 49ers. Garoppolo over 200 yards already in this 1st half. It's 1st and 10. Garoppolo going to hand this one to Coleman. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 23 yards on the pickup there and a 1st.
Here we go. 180.
San Francisco.
Garoppolo now, 1st down throw. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. From the gun, it's a handoff to Coleman. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal. The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. Garoppolo looks to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. George Kittle, the Pro Bowl tight end, the intended receiver. But now it's 3rd and goal. Garoppolo now on 3rd and goal. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. Josh Allen brings him down, and that's a play he's going to remember. The first sack of his NFL career.
One thing that I liked about this guy during the draft process was his motor. Of course, I loved his skills, but he plays hard on every down.
And that motor on full display there as he gets his first NFL sack. No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Buying time to his left. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A 1st down, a 16-yard gain. Jackson finding a safety valve here. That's complete. Play action. It's Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. Now he'll pull it down. Jackson always a threat to run. He's got the 1st down. He was the NFL's leading rusher among QBs a year ago. Now Jackson. He completes it to Boyd. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the 1st down completion. Off off the play fake. Here's Jackson. He gets this one to Boyd. 4 yards the pickup, first down. Back to throw now on first down. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. Now a first carry from Giovanni Bernard. And they'll get this down to the 10. 15 yards on the play, first down. Now Jackson on first down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive they went 3 and out.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. To throw is Jackson. Throwing again. And it'll be intercepted. Able to get there and pick it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at the 20. They'll start out on the ground with Coleman. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Coleman. He gets away from 1. Limited running room as he'll get about 3 to the 21.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. Now a pass hauled in downfield. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A gain of 26 on the 3rd down conversion.
11. What do you need?
On first down, it's Coleman. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
Here we go.
On 2nd and 11 now. Garoppolo. That's complete to his receiver, Pettis. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. From the gun on 3rd, Garoppolo. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
That's a pretty darn good start to his season, huh? A sack in the opener, adds a 2nd one here. That tells you about his offseason. He came in determined to have a big year, and it's paying off.
Here we go.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it? 2nd quarter action with 1:59 remaining. A reminder coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in his 2nd week of the regular season. Now a man open down the middle of the field. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 23 yards, the final tally. Throwing is Jackson. Towards the end zone for Brown. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. Now it's Jackson. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now it's Jackson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Eric Armstead, the defensive end, will get credited for the sack. Another try after the first down sack. Jackson, he'll find Metcalf. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. On third down, Jackson finding Paris Campbell, and there's Campbell's first NFL catch. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Paris Campbell, his first NFL reception, goes for 6, as they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game.
I think everyone in the league talks about finishing, don't they? Doesn't matter whether it's a quarter, a half, a game, a series, whatever. But they're finishing the first half in fine style, putting that one in the end zone.
They did, and they didn't leave much time on the clock either. Well done. This fielded at the 2. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are in the field. Got the lead. They've done well in the first half. Don't mess it up and go into halftime looking at each other wondering what if.
Garoppolo on the draw to Coleman. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
50 seconds to Mike. Don't get nervous.
Play fake there to Coleman. Now Garoppolo. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 28. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And that will double their lead as it's up to 6. So a big play before the end of the half to get them into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you
this time for Smith, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 39. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. You want the third quarter already? No problem. Let's do it. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the second half. This is taken at his 4. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line just across the 25. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. We have not seen much on offense from either side. These last few drives, it has been a struggle, hasn't it?
Totally, and you're thinking to yourself right now, if you're on offense trying to get things figured out, okay, we self-scout every week in our game plan. How many things do we do at certain times? What are our tendencies? Time to go to some of those tendency breakers and try and create some offense.
Well, they always have those in their back pocket, don't they?
You have to, and if you don't keep abreast of what you're doing, you lock into a rhythm and make it easy for the opposition.
Looking for tendency breakers right now. That one good for 26 and a first down. Working from the gun, Garoppolo. This one complete to Coleman. And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain. Call it a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll make this a second down. On play action, it's Garoppolo. That's complete to a speedy wideout Goodwin. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
That's a real nice job right there, working the middle of the field, working against those safeties. And you know, partner, if you get your hips turned the wrong way, big plays can result.
And a big play resulted right there. Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. Kendrick Bourne, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up second down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Here's Coleman. And he's going to get it inside the 10 to the 7-yard line. 9 yards on the pickup there as he'll be left with 3rd and 1. Garoppolo to throw on 3rd and 1. And he's going to be dropped. Back at the 15-yard line. Ja'Kai Polite in there to drop him, and that will go in the books as the first sack of his young NFL career. Congratulations, young man. And the 14-year trusty veteran able to knock it through, and that will make this a 9-point lead. So making 4 out of 4 now in the field goal department, and he's able to extend their lead.
When drives are bogged down, he's been automatic out there. So nice to have a kicker you can count on to put points on the board.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Bengals drive about to get going. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here at half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
No one there to help out downfield, but no problem. Scrambling for 22 and a first. The last drive, remember, similar situation. He forced a ball into coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down, take off, and go. Don't make something worse than what it was.
And they move this all the way down to the 9. Jackson from the shotgun. Looking for Boyd, and he's got him. Touchdown, Bengals. Tyler Boyd, his 2nd touchdown on the season, as they have now chopped this lead down to 3. A nice throw there by the 2nd-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a 2nd and sometimes 3rd progression. That was a nice play.
And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. Here comes Jimmy Garoppolo now to lead his offense back out there. How do you think he personally is evaluating his game so far? He was pretty good in the first half, been good so far here in the 3rd quarter. He's got to like it, right?
Not looking for the dramatics here. Not trying to set the world on fire in terms of stats. It's almost like you're driving. Hands at 10 and 2, alert for anything out there, watching for trouble on the road, and making sure you get the team home.
The bus driver. See if he can drive the bus here again on this drive. George Kittle, the receiver that he was looking for. They'll run on first down. Coleman. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. They will run again with Coleman. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
And the blitz does come. He's going to wind up and air it out. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And things are starting to move in the right direction. They get the touchdown last drive, then their defense gets them the football back.
Yeah, now they have a chance to get the lead if they can put something together here. I'm eager to see how they decide to do it. They want to be methodical, or they want to take the big strike and go after it right now.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Jackson got him in. It's Brown. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. 12 yards that time and a Cincinnati first down. Here's Jackson to throw. Oh, wide open, complete. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Hollywood Marquise Brown with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Bengals are going to jump back in front. Even though he was forced from the pocket, still able to adjust, make the long throw, and it ends with a really big touchdown.
Yeah, moving to his left. The key to everything when they're moving outside of the pocket, doesn't matter which side, making sure those shoulders get around and you get back square so you can get everything on the throw and create the big play we just saw there downfield.
And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon. Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time.
And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield.
Here we go.
5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down. Garoppolo now, perfect since the second half started, 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10, and he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. Call it a gain of 5, and it'll bring up a 2nd down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. To throw, it's Garoppolo. Open man is born. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down. On first down, here's Breida. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. They'll run here with Coleman out of the gun. And here's another tackle made at the line, so they're converging well on the football now. Back-to-back stops make it 3rd and 10. 2 runs for a net gain of nothing. Now here's 3rd and 10. He's got his man. It's Kendrick Bourne. And now a fumble. The ball's out, and the Bengals grab it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
After the fumble recovery, it's Jackson. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Jackson throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And quickly they get to the line. Jackson now dancing to his left. He may try and run for this. And he'll be out right at the 35. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Jackson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Credit the sack to the Oregon Duck, DeForest Buckner. To try again after the sack. Jackson. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. DeForest Buckner in there again as he's able to pick up sacks on both 1st and 2nd down. Flushed out right. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line.
All right, let's be frank. You hate the fumble at the end of the play, but prior to that, I liked a lot of what was going on. Tucks it down, takes off, picks up good yardage. But in that portion of the field, that close to the sideline,
step out.
Yeah, either get down or get out of bounds. Take care of the ball.
Yeah, he had the yards, but then the mistake. Now a nice play defensively on first down as this is knocked away and incomplete. On second down, it's Coleman. And he'll slice his way down to the 30 with a pickup of 7.
Okay, he didn't break that one all the way, but you got to know that he feels like he's right on the verge, and that's probably exactly what he's telling him in the huddle right now.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Coleman. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
So yet another field goal to end a drive. That has been a very common theme. He's now hit 5 of them in this game.
Yeah, Brandon, as an offense, you hate that you've had to call on your kicker so often, but you have to love the fact that time and time again, he's come through.
So here are the Bengals set to take over. They're in the driver's seat right now, and they were winners last week over the Seattle Seahawks, so trying to keep that momentum moving in the positive direction.
Yeah, let's get a sack lunch.
On first and 10, it's Jackson being chased out left. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. Second down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Jackson, he gets this one to Boyd. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. And now they're in the hurry-up. Throwing now, Jackson on first down. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Jason Verrett. And the return out shy of midfield to the 46-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And last time able to get 3. That's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. That one good for 26 and a first down. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line. Back now in Cincinnati. It's been a good one so far. Just a 2-point game here as we get set for quarter number 4. Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete.
Here we go.
Line of scrimmage, again the 25, 2nd and 10. To throw is Garoppolo. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. From the gun on 3rd, Garoppolo. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. Quentin Williams in there to record. The drive starts with a handoff to Bernard. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. The Bengals on third down, not quite 50%, 4 for 9. They're up against a 3rd-and-1 situation. They run it with Jacobs. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. Jackson.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. Now it's Jackson stepping up. He's going to keep it. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a first. Now a play fake here on first down. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. Give him 17 at a Cincinnati first down. On first down, Bernard. And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11. And the offense moving quickly to the line. On 2nd and 7, Jackson. And he will score. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Bengals are once again going to retake the lead. The quarterback run has eaten him up all game long, and there he goes again, this time into the end zone.
And what I like about what I'm seeing,
throwing on first down, it's Jackson. And an alley to run. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down. They go play action here on first down. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Getting the sack, the 227-pound linebacker, Quan Alexander. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Now Jackson. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. And the Bengals on 3rd down. They've hit on half of them, 5 for 10. This will be 3rd and forever. Steps away to his left. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go.
He certainly had plenty of success running the ball, and right now I'm getting the sense that he's looking to take off and run every time he steps back to throw it.
But they did a nice job there collapsing on him and holding him to a short gain. On the return is Pettis. 51 yards on the punt there. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs.
Mike 56, Mike. Pick it up. Watch out, Mike.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10.
I remember a coaching friend of mine used to tell his running backs before games, make sure you run and jog with your offensive line. In pregame, get used to the ground shaking when those big behemoths start to create space for you up front. He did a pretty good job of just following those guys through there for a nice explosive run.
Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs. Play action. Now Jackson rolling to his left. And he's going to keep... Oh, no, he lost the football. And this is going to get out of bounds, so they will gain a bit of yardage on the play, actually, and they'll hold on to the football as well. Throwing again on 2nd down. Jackson. Call it a pickup of 7, and that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard.
How about that shuffle pass? Or if you want to call it the shovel pass, that's fine too. That's one of those plays that you take a little bit of risk there because you're trying to throw the ball into the middle of the field where a lot of big bodies lurk, and they can knock it away, pick it off, but they were able to execute it successfully on that play.
Throwing is Jackson, forced out to his left. And he slings one that's incomplete. You and I watched film yesterday, and you told me to watch his feet. Well, for whatever reason, his footwork just looked off on that throw.
And you always love it when the next defensive back talks quarterback mechanics, right?
And he will score. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Taking it in from 11 yards out. And they're able to break the tie and move out in front here in this fourth quarter. They'll begin here with Bernard. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line, and I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. To throw is Jackson, and that'll be incomplete.
Okay, I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
Yeah, fourth quarter. Maybe you do start to watch as the arm there, the leg's still there. This has been and he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. Now Jackson. Flush to his right. He can run for it, and he will. So out comes the field goal team now for the second time here today. This to make it a 2-score game. And Elliott puts this one through. And that will push the lead up to double digits now at 10. So his... Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did.
Oh, I had to get back up. I had to get back up. I can't take no loss. You better call back up. I'm running it down to finish. I don't play, get down to get it. Talk about that, come slide, I'm with it. Better see me now, on God, I'm lit it. I know that you're trying to go big. Better run up the cash, you love to spend.